everyone, Meg Loves Games here, and welcome to speed build number 40. Not 40, 38. I don't know why I said 40. I knew it wasn't 40, but there we go. And this speed build is, actually, it's more of a renovation. I took the exact same apartment that Deli used in her Let's Renovate an Apartment for Eleanor Riley, which she's now using in the Let's Play of The Sims 3 Late Night, and I redid it my way. I always find myself inspired by Deli and what she builds, or renovates, or all of it, really. And I thought I would give it a try myself. And I feel like the interior is actually one of my best, so I'm very proud of it. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do. So yeah, at the moment I'm just kind of working out the floor plan, which is tricky enough in itself. I mean, I know Deli had a time of it as well as I did, so yeah. And oh, I changed the door. Changed the door, Deli. Not that she's even watching this, but anyways, so I kind of ended up with like two main rooms and then a bedroom and a bathroom at the back, along with some wonderful walk-in closets a la Deli. Obviously I had to do something very deligrissy in this. I'm gonna start using deligrissy as a adjective. I don't know, it might catch on, but I feel like it should. So yeah, in this I'm kind of playing with a lot of textures. I actually end up using a lot of stripes in the entire thing. And this kitchen area is actually inspired by an outfit I was wearing once. I have this pair of skinny jeans which are white and grey vertical stripes, and then I was wearing them with this really floral t-shirt, and I was like, this clashing pattern thing is so cool. So I was trying to recreate it sort of in The Sims. It wasn't really working to begin with, but I kind of ended up getting somewhere near to it. I kind of went with the... Did I end up going with this rose pattern? I did indeed. And I kind of just left it as a one-coloured thing rather than what I had originally. But I love the stripes, so as you can tell, I'm going to use a lot of stripes in this, so yeah. And this area that we're doing right now is actually the kitchen area. I don't know if I said that already, but it is. And using Deli's favourite tiles, which are also my favourite tiles, so I might as well just say I'm using my favourite tiles. But yeah, these came with Late Night, and they're wonderful. And even in their base colour, I use them in their base colour way too often, but they're the best. And yeah. And yeah, just working out some kind of cabinet area, using the Late Night fridge, base game stove, just kind of doing stuff, and then sticking these all over the shop because I can, and then obviously adding in some nice little decorations. I don't know why I did that. I took it out, and yeah. Oh, I changed this up. This is good. I do a stove range hood for Deli's sake. No, I thought it looked cool anyway. I can't keep saying I'm doing it for Deli's sake, because it's not all for Deli's sake. I was kind of like inspired by Deli, but not so much that it wasn't my own work, I guess. It still feels very much like I designed this, so I'm quite happy with that being the case. But yeah, this just did some paintings on the wall, just kind of changed up the colours that they had in them for see what kind of effect that had. And I'm pausing for a second, probably because I'm getting up Netflix, because I remember when I was going through this to edit out this kind of giant gap where I start playing, well, I moved in a sim so I could take some photos of it properly, like halfway through, and I could hear The Office playing in the background, so that was probably me sorting out Netflix. And then I do this kind of mirrored splashback area, which I always love mirrored splashbacks. They're good. They're probably really difficult to maintain, but I still love them. And then I decided to do a shelf next to the sink rather than keep the counter, and I did a couple. I believe. Just 2. I thought it looked nice. Can't really put much on the bottom one, but still, I liked it. It was fun. It was cool. I don't think that plant stays. I can't remember. This was a long time ago. This was around the time that I did the dream apartment reno. And I kind of, at this point, I'm kind of moving around the space we've got because I'm like, I need to put this thing in here. I need to put this in here. Because I did. I do need to put that in there. Every single house I want to put that aquarium in, and I've never found a place for it. And I love that aquarium ever so much because it reminds me of Romeo and Juliet for, you know, the Baz Luhrmann version with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Yeah, that basically reminds me of that and the moment where they look at each other through the... And I love it ever so much. So, yeah. And then just kind of throwing in some chairs around this table, trying to do that before I put them in because for some reason I thought it was easier. And then I switched that around for some reason as well. Probably because the chair at the head of the table was kind of there in a way. So yeah, and then I kind of stuck some pink plants around, get the pink going, because you'll see pretty soon in that pink becomes important to this house. So yeah, I now start messing around with shelving and do a lot of shelving and a lot of pink shelving. It's kind of a bluey pink. It's like a bluish pink if you were to describe it. I know when I used to watch like loads of beauty videos, I remember them saying that sort of pink was bluish. I have a lipstick like that. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You probably don't care. And then I was messing around with wood paneling because wood paneling is always beautiful. I wanted to get something nice going to where it looked awesome. I mean, isn't that everybody's hope? Ever. But anyways, we've paused again. I don't know why. Just me adding detail. Aha, I'm doing like the wood tiles. I love these. These also came in late night. These are some of my favourite wallpapers. I think they're fantastic. And they're gonna go along these little hallway bits because it's cool. It kind of balanced out the overall girlishness of the house. I felt like there was kind of like this nice mix of like sophisticated like stone and then the bright pink and the bright mint green and such. So yeah. And then I was messing around with this geometric pattern and I was like, this is actually really cool. So I ended up using that on the other wall. There I'm now fidgeting around with lighting because lighting is important. You've got to get your lighting right. And then I start replacing stuff with real ones, and then I was gonna do the fish up there and I was like, no, that's too much. I do love the fish. The fish are great. The fish make me happy, and I wish that I could use the fish in more buildings, but I can't because they're fish and they're very large, in case you hadn't noticed. But yeah, I stuck some sushi in because who doesn't love sushi? Apart from the fact I've never tried it. I really need to try it. I mean, of all the things I've tried, there were 2 main things I haven't tried in terms of like that style of cuisine. Korean kimchi, which is like the base of Korean food, even though I've eaten a lot of Korean food since I've been here, not eaten a bit of kimchi. And sushi, which is like that stereotypical Japanese style of food. So, can I say I've actually eaten that sort of cuisine yet? I don't know. Anyways, back to the house. I stuck this rose sculpture in because I do love this. I believe it came with Showtime. I'm not entirely sure. I should have checked the icon while it was still floating around. And then I stuck a load of the lovely paintings in from Supernatural. I love all those like really elaborate frames and stuff like that. that's kind of my favourite thing, and I kind of overlapped them with the rose. I don't know, I thought it looked quite cool. I wanted to stick a few more in, but there wasn't really much space for it. Just kind of decorating up these shelves with some plants. I didn't make it too busy. I wanted to keep it reasonably clutter-free. I felt like Eleanor wouldn't be... Eleanor. Is it spelled with an E? I don't know. Wouldn't really be one for loads of clutter in a house. And since she's like an actress, kind of singer type girl person, I stuck a little keyboard in for her. Keyboards are always good. Keyboards are always fun. I stuck them in several houses using the same rug around this time. I just kind of liked it. And then we got this big fluffy couch, which I felt like worked. This one came with diesel stuff. It's one of my favourite couches. It's one of those really nice fluffy ones. And then I go with like this big zebra print, zebra print kind of rug. Darkened up the base colour to give it a bit more difference from the actual floor. And then I used this, which came from the store, and I'm using it in a really different way. Oh, it's not that different. I thought I did it more different than that, my bad. And then I got this really fancy statue in of a girl just kind of doing a Herbal Essences advert. you know the Herbal Essences, well, all hair care adverts, where they're just like messing with their hair. But I kind of loved it. It kind of felt very Eleanor to me. So yeah, that's that part of it. I'm just kind of fidgeting with lighting now, and fidgeting with placement of things. I think the main body of the room is done indeed. I like the angle that I put that thingy on. Do I change it? I change it! It's probably for the best. It looked like it was dangling into the plant, which isn't always good. I stuck that painting on the wall. It doesn't look like the sort of thing that Eleanor might be into, but I kind of liked it anyway. And I went with like a green couch to tie in the green. And then he usually like kind of came out. This was where I took the pictures, and now we're onto the bedroom and bathroom area. I wanted to tie in the same similar colours to what we had going on in the other rooms, like for example the green wallpaper from the kitchen and the pink from the living room, but I kind of went with the darker tile first of all. I kind of liked that in there. I felt like it had more of a, I guess, a boudoir kind of feel to it. I don't know, that was kind of the idea. And I kind of went with the cold tiles. I don't know, I like tiles in a bedroom, and then just a big rug in the centre. I don't know, I like that. It's kind of stylish to me. And then I stuck this gigantic sofa in, because who doesn't love a good sofa and a big wardrobe and a big sofa in a bedroom? Like, why not? Who doesn't love that? And I stuck some pink flowers in, because pink flowers. Yeah, this bedroom was pretty simple. I mean, there's just a bed to it. It's more of just like a minimalist kind of bedroom kind of thing. And yeah, I kind of went with the stripes. Again, I really liked the stripes, and then I went with the tiles for the rest of the bathroom. The stripes work, in my opinion. I think they really do work. Yeah, just awesome and such. I do something quite cool with them, in that I kind of change up the pattern of them on some walls, as you'll see later on. But I kind of did this thing with the shelf and the sink. Well, it kind of gets changed a little bit. I kind of lower down the shelves and add more sinks. As you can see there, I'm trying to do a deli with the old move objects, as you can tell. Trying to pick out some nice lights. I went with some nice big lights. I thought it looked good. But yeah. And then I put a nice fancy big mirror in, because you gotta have a good mirror in the bathroom. A nice little shower in there. And then stuck the toilet in. I didn't put it right in front of the door, I had some discretion. And then, as you'll see here, I kind of change up the pattern of the walls. Like so. I like this. I do like the way that works. Just having that as a nice little difference, and I kind of used a painting to kind of offset it. And I offset the painting, and here's the pictures, and there's not very many, so I'll start saying goodbye. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this in Delhi. I hope I did Eleanor's house justice if you are watching. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, I guess.